Hey guys, I'm Danielle and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Danielle and I am a blogger and content creator over at basichousewife.com, where I talk about all things like subscription box reviews, gift guides, shopping guides. If you like a good deal, you're probably gonna like my blog. So anyways, I am here today with a very fun and different subscription box than I normally review. But I must say, I'm very excited for this one. So today I am reviewing TokyoTreat. Is that right? Is that the right way? Yeah. So if you aren't familiar with TokyoTreat, it is a premium Japanese snack subscription box. And when I say Japanese snacks, I mean these boxes are shipped worldwide from Tokyo. So you know that you're getting authentic premium Japanese snacks. These boxes have a wide variety of snacks, including like chips, candy, even drinks. And a lot of them are the Japanese version of Western brands like Cheetos, Coca-Cola, all of that. So we might see some familiar things in here. So this is a monthly subscription box. Subscriptions start at like $31.50 for an annual subscription, but if you go monthly, it's like $35, which equals out to about $2 a snack, because I believe there's like 16 to 17 different pieces in this box, which is actually like a really reasonable deal. If you want to know all about TokyoTreat, how it works, pricing, what memberships are like, all of that stuff, then check out the link down in my description. I have a full review on everything that you need to know. But I don't know about you guys, I am a huge snack junkie. That is my guilty pleasure. I love candy. I love anything salty. I love soda. So I'm really excited about this. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. So I feel like these boxes would make a fantastic gift around the holiday season. I have nieces and nephews that are like preteen in their teens, and I feel like they would love to get something like this. Even if it's just like a one-off box, I feel like this would be such a fun treat for them because they love snacks, they love Japanese culture, like they would totally be into something like this. So the first thing that I noticed when I opened this box is this cute little pamphlet, and I love that this is read from right to left. That was hard to say. Just like a traditional Japanese book. So that is super cool, just a fun little touch. But it looks like it has information. Oh, we have the snack menu here, so I'll be able to reference exactly what we're getting. It's got some cool like DIY stuff. I love this. Oh, it even has a page teaching you about supernatural Japanese spirits. Spooky. Okay, so I'm going to keep this out for reference because I feel like I'm going to need to know what these things are. Oh, okay. Well, this is one that I feel like even like every Westerner knows about pocky. So this is a box of crushed strawberry pocky. So it says it's a bittersweet pocky with a juicy crushed strawberry and strawberry chocolate topping over a crunchy cacao base. Yummy! I like don't know how to pronounce these things. So rather than me butchering these beautiful Japanese names, I'm just gonna like have the names down in the corner. But this is a crunchy and light Japanese corn treat with an addictive crispy texture. They do look crispy. They almost look, so they're like O-shaped. Oh, are those peppers on the front? Are they spicy? Okay, I'm gonna try it. So this is what they look like. Oh my gosh. Yum. I don't know what to compare those to, but they are delicious. Okay, next I see something Pokemon, and I know I'm like a 31-year-old woman, but I seriously love Pokemon. I grew up with it. So this is a Halloween choco corn. Light and chocolatey Pikachu-shaped corn snacks have a cute limited edition Halloween pack. They're, oh, okay. I was like, this is not Pikachu. This is Meowth. But you can see they are little Pikachu heads. Little chocolate crackers. Yum. I I mean, I'm assuming they're similar to like a Teddy Graham, like a chocolate Teddy Graham, so I'm into it.
I'm trying these. I need something chocolatey, and I'm hoping they're good. Are they chocolate? Oh, yeah. They actually taste like or smell like Cocoa Puffs. They literally taste like Cocoa Puffs.
Next we have this cute little cookie. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish you guys could feel how light this thing is. It feels like air. So this is a full moon pawn. You don't need to worry about werewolves with this full moon. This moon-shaped crunchy rice cracker has a salty and spicy soy sauce flavor that's scarily good. Okay, next we have Halloween pizza snacks. What? Grab your Japanese pizza snacks. You won't be able to stop munching while you watch. Yum.
I'm trying these little pizza snack things. They look so good. Very mild flavor. It's like popcorn with a little bit of like pizza seasoning. I can see how these would be very addicting.
Next we have a Holland senbei. When you want to switch up your sweet snacking, this light glutinous rice snack is just what you need. Oh, the packaging's very cute. That's one thing that I love about these Japanese snacks is they have such fun, like youthful packaging. Like it just makes you excited to eat everything. Okay, we have a drink. So this is a soda grape, a mellow grape, classic fizzy, and milky goodness for a refreshing treat. I'm gonna put this in the fridge tonight and we're gonna try it tomorrow. There's so much stuff in this box, you guys. It just like, I feel like it's not like emptying. Okay, so this is a cheese snack. A mellow cheese flavor. Interesting.
Very intrigued by this cheese stick. So this is what it looks like. I think you can see it. That's very cheesy. Oh, it totally just tastes like, I don't know why I was like kind of scared of it. It just tastes like a Cheeto puff. Just a Cheeto puff. That's actually really good. See? That's why you should try things, because you might be pleasantly surprised.
This feels like another rice snacky kind of thing. So this is a fugashi, which is baked with wheat flour. It's a light snack with a rich and slightly sweet flavor. This looks like my kind of candy. So this is a mini monster fruit candy. It's a fruit and sour soft candy. You can see here it's kind of like one of those sour strips, which are like some of my favorite kinds of candy. So I'm kind of bummed I don't have more of this because I feel like I'm really gonna like it. Like I literally just have like one piece I think in there. So better be good. Better be good. This is a butterbeer candy. Wizard School meets Japanese candy. These Ramune sweets have an awesome fizzy texture and rich maple butter beer flavor that's perfect for fall. The character is so cute.
Okay, I'm gonna try these little butterbeer guys. I have no idea what to expect. Oh, it's like powder flying. Oh, I don't know how I feel about what they look like. Oh. It literally just dissolves, like, immediately. Ooh, the flavor is good. I'm a big texture person, and that texture kind of freaked me out a little bit. Like, literally, I put it on my tongue, and it just, like, immediately dissolved into, like, a cream. Not bad, though. Just, the texture was kind of weird.
So this is a spooky water DIY candy kit. This mysterious candy gets even more tasty when you mix the 3 flavors to become a new flavor. Head to page 7 for more info on this spooky candy. Okay, so I thought this was like a fun like craft that they had in the booklet. This is literally a DIY for how you eat the candy. So it almost looks like it turns into like a paste or like hardens into like a sugary, I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Okay, this is a Mochi taro. This is a crunchy and salty twist. These rice crackers have a simple but refreshing taste to break up your Halloween sugar rush. Again, such cute packaging. These are little milk choco balls. So I feel like these would be very similar to Sixlets, just very different packaging. So these mini strawberry chocolate balls are not only a tasty chocolate treat, but each one comes with a fortune. What?
Okay, I'm trying little chocolate milk balls. This thing is hard to pop out. You know what they actually taste like? I don't taste the chocolate at all. They taste just like Pez candy, which is really weird when you're expecting chocolate.
Okay, and then we have, what in the world? Red and Black Magic Gum. Give your friends a Halloween surprise with this Japanese cola-flavored gum. Chew it and it will turn your tongue red and black. Ah, well, you can see in the little character. He's got a red and black tongue. That's kind of fun. Okay, and then we have, oh, these are like Bugles. A corn Halloween butter toast snack. They have a buttered toast flavor for a fall treat with plenty of Halloween magic. Look at this huge container you get though. Like that is a full size container.
Trying the Bugles now. Love this packaging. Look at that. So you can like put it back on. The texture on these is way better than like Western Bugles. It tastes really fresh. I don't really get the buttered toast flavor, but I definitely get like some flavor. I can't quite pinpoint what it is. They're very good though.
I should mention that all of these snacks are full size. So there's that. And last but not least, I'm very excited for this. Oh. So we have a bag of Kit Kats, and they are apple cinnamon Kit Kats. So with a fruity and slightly spicy combo of apple and cinnamon, it's a terrifyingly tasty Halloween limited edition snack. That's so cool.
I genuinely don't know how I'm going to feel about these, but we're going to try one. Let's get like 2 minis. I can already tell I don't really like it. I don't like fruit in replace of chocolate, you know? It's not bad, but it's definitely not my thing. I think if you like unique flavors of stuff like this, then you probably would really enjoy this. But, I mean, that apple cinnamon is a very strong flavor, which, I mean, they nailed the flavor. It's just in a Kit Kat, it's not really my thing.
So that is everything that came in my Tokyo Treat box. That is such a fun subscription. I don't see myself personally getting this, but like this, I would love to get this as a gift for like my 11-year-old nephew or my 16-year-old niece. Like I just think that this would be such a fun, unique present idea for them. Or if you have like a husband or a boyfriend or someone that is really into Japanese culture or really into food or really into snacks, like this is a really cool way to bring some Japanese culture into your home and to also just try really delicious new snacks. So again, if you want to learn more about Tokyo Treat, I have a link down in my description that talks about everything you need to know before signing up. Otherwise, if you are ready to just give it a go, there's also a link for that down in the description. I know it's so different from what I normally do on this channel, but again, I think it would be a fantastic gift idea. So yeah, that's Tokyo Treat. Hope you guys had fun watching this. I know I had a lot of fun making it. So yeah, go check out Tokyo Treat. Otherwise, I will see you guys later. Bye!